This playthrough of Final Fantasy XII, The Zodiac Age, will contain profanity, profound statements, and lots of spoilers. I suggest only viewing if you are mature enough. Welcome, and in this episode we're going to the Hidden Mines. I'm not too sure how far we'll get, but I'm certain, and by certain I mean ridiculously certain, that we will make it through the Hidden Mines. We do have Larsa in the party, which is... well, it was a lot more convenient in the original, because he could just high potion spam or X potion spam, depending on the situation, which made him super useful. But now when he does it based on what's in your inventory, not an imaginary one. So it's a case of he's not as useful as he used to be. I mean, he's still good to have in the party. It's just as another attacker. Honestly, more damage is always good. I'll see if I can get a Gemini gem or something from the glorious Sag. No. I'm pretty sure they do give Gemini gems at a low drop rate. Nah, that's a shame. Oh well.
I guess this one was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for a
him.
future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am I?
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larsa, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry.
Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
Isn't that a little touching? This isn't. Fuck, these guys are annoying.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your honor reminds me of Zect 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabudis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Zect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zagabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
I didn't want to ruin the cutscene, but I want to know how they came up with the designs for the armor. Honestly, they're so weird, but at the same time, I feel as if the design is just outstanding. Oh, we're going up against the Panthers, eh? Definitely not my idea of a good time. I didn't even... for the lower. There we go. I'm surprised they aren't using more potent abilities. There we go, there's Blaster. Bloody, definitely an annoying ability. Where are we going? We'll go this way. So one of the things that I haven't done this playthrough, and I usually, I usually do it every playthrough, is I actually have the map R3 on my screen just displayed like this, but it's a case of it's actually quite distracting for people watching, whereas then I'm not exactly always necessarily paying attention. So it's a case of I sort of just trying to deal with that little minimap. It would actually be nice if you could have adjusted the size of the minimap, or at least I know these guys give you a lumber. Why does he always go for the white mage, honestly?
What is it?
The jungle denies us our passage.
What have we done?
We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The Nethersite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Right.
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
Would you look at that?
Whoa.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
I wonder if she has regular ears. I know that's a little late to be wondering, but this place is so nice, honestly.
In the village ahead, you will find her, Nyearn. Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
Hey, look at that, fluff balls. They were following us the whole time. But not really. I'm just going to pretend like they were. Let's see. Yeah, they're from the Human Bane, yeah. That's worth it. I do want the open bow, but you know what, we'll just stick with this weapon. Shielded armor. Yeah. Yeah. And sooner, that's good. That's very good. I probably should just buy 2 shielded armor, just because. There we go. So let's take a look at those gambits, eh? Take off that, put in. I haven't gotten sooner. How lazy have I been? That's regen. Oh, I can't even get it. Oh, that is so bad on my part. Let's change up Pinello. She has Thundara. That's good. Very good. That's right. I also got. Let's stick with Silent Shot, but I'd love to use Aqua Shot. I just feel as if it's. Oh, you know what? It's not that bad here. I do know there are enemies weak to water. Buy a map. Yes, I will. I know you only just got here, but I probably should double check just in case. They don't have money. I was hoping they might have gold. I think the gold amulet, just like in the original, but yeah, they don't. They made that one scarce, that's for fucking sure. But in saying that, you don't need anywhere near as many license points as you did in the original, so it's a case of it's not really a problem. Urit Village. I think the first question you're probably going to want to ask is why are there no men? And I honestly don't have the answer to that. I should probably walk slower. It is such a nice place. I know this one isn't the way, but I also know there's treasure in random places in this place. Not that I think it's any good. That is so disorienting, the slightly shift upwards. What do we got?
Hey, Wyrm lives here, doesn't she? We're here to see her.
You will leave at once. It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Wyrm.
If you can find her.
We're not leaving until you let us see her. Fine then. We'll look for her ourselves.
Ah.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Wyrm is not in the village. Jote, where has she gone?
Why do you ask? The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her? You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think. Viera who have abandoned the wood are Viera no longer. Wyrm too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws. Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Our sister has left the wood and gone west. She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron. Thus to me has the wood spoken.
The Wyrm may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
Oh, lovely. Now we get to go run in a mine. Which is actually... is actually a pretty decent area, honestly. I think it's a bit weird that both late game areas are mines.
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one. So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Henna-Magicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. There would be soldiers.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
Fran,
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Your point?
How old were you again?
Mistake number 1.
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
Honestly, I'd actually like to know the answer. Pretty sure it says unknown whenever you go look anything up. I wonder if I could get the jade collar. So in the last episode I had a look at it, and it was actually the accessory that improves the chance to block. I just can't get it. That's a bit of a shame. Oh well. Oh well. That's right, I can't equip it sooner. That was silly of me. I mean, it's not the end of the world. So if you're ever confused on where to go, just go back to, in the direction of the Gareth. One more enemy and I should be able to equip it sooner. Oh. Awesome. Oh. I'm surprised. I didn't think I'd actually get caught out not having enough license points for basic abilities. So we want end sooner. I don't think he has anything. Oh, actually, Stoner. So Stoner is not the same as Insuna. So what ends up happening is, if an ally gets petrified, Insuna will work. But if they turn to stone, Insuna will not. That's why have Insuna before stone. Because then, if it's a case of they actually have turned to stone, at least it'll still work. It doesn't happen that often, as there aren't that many enemies to worry about. Traveler, have you a potion? I fear my friend is badly wounded and untreated will die. Give him a potion. Thank you, I'm in your debt. Thanks to you, my friend's life is saved. We're in your debt, sir. We fled from the Henne mines. We were attacked, you see. It was all we could do to make it this far. We'll rest here until my friend's wounds have a chance to heal. If you like, we could lend you use the chocobo till then. That's lovely. Hey, Boko. Yeah, alright. Awesome. So, this is where the chocobo footprints allow you to sort of skip sections. And by that I mean literally skip areas. There's a few areas later in the game, I think in Fon Coast and somewhere else, where that's actually a thing. But
Researchers from the Draclaw laboratory. What were they doing here?
Research.
you might as well just dismount here. The chocobo won't go in there anyway. But by doing it out here, you can get items if they're around. Green beret. That I think is actually useful. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Huh. You know what? I'm not going to do that. It's not worth the loss in magic power. There's some cool stuff in this mine. It is one of 2 late game areas that are just full of undead. And that's why holy weapons are so insanely good, because there's not that many late game areas. Well, actually no, Giravegan is also a late game area which is full of undead. Whoop. That way. Oh, look at that, nice shield. That is awesome. Okay, switch. Press the switch. I don't know if that's worth it, but... Okay, so I needed to do that. You hear a gate deep within the mine. We'll wait until Balthier hits level 22. And then we'll change it up. I probably should have gone back and read that. You know what? Let's do it just because. Did I just... I fucking did too. Fuck. What do we got? Advisory gate operation. For immediate distribution and posting. The color of the switchboard phosphor corresponds to the gate currently closed. Accordingly, use the switchboard open gates of the color presently illuminated. No, it'll change the desired route. Blah blah blah. So there is actually a poor soldier in here. So I managed to escape. I don't know how, but I did. Must be careful. The mines are not safe. How could we have known? He is unconscious. What a lucky prick. So I'm doing this for a very good reason. So I get attacked by a whole bunch of enemies. This is probably gonna end badly. Yeah, he hasn't leveled up yet. Damn divide. Okay, so this is where things sort of get annoying if you don't have magic. So my suggestion... equipment. Take off that and equipped. Yeah, I don't really want him to be... Oh, actually, you know what? We'll give him something else. Nope, can't even equip something else. Yeah, why not? And then we'll give this lucky bastard a tippet. It's his turn. So Fear is going to come in and decimate every single one of them. Which, look at that. Easy as pie. They keep coming too. So it can be really, really annoying. And things can get out of hand very quickly. Yeah. I don't always recommend doing that sort of stuff. It's sort of entertaining every once in a while, but
not something I'd always recommend. You can definitely see why black magic is super strong, because it can just decimate an area so quickly, and so you don't have to put up with the shenanigans of enemies, especially when they mob you. There's actually a area like later in this mine that you get mobbed so heavily by level 60s that I don't actually know how to take it on without like Scathe or something even like or a very, very strong combo, just because it's so what would I call it? I wouldn't call it broken, but it's actually a really, really, I think 20 bats spawn like just one after the other really, really quickly, and it's overwhelming, and especially with like them having 20,000 health, it's just, yeah, it's a pain in the butt. And so the reason why I like it is because you can actually grind off it quicker in that place than anywhere else in the game, I think. Like, I haven't found a faster grinding spot. I think I grinded 3 characters from level 70 to level 90 in about an hour and a half. Yeah, the XP gain is just that great. Look at that. I know you can actually get blood swords. They actually do drop them. No treasure. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Damn it. There we go. We're actually making good progress. This isn't difficult. Balance mode and dark mode, not worth it. Okay, so this is where things get a bit weird. The problem with the mine shaft is not everything is documented, which is sort of entertaining. Damn, fuck him. Awesome. Which is sort of entertaining, but it's a case of there are usually good items hidden off a random path, which can be somewhat annoying when you miss it. I don't think I have anyone with float, so I mean, I shouldn't complain for that reason, but where are we going? No, I'm just gonna equip the map so I can see shit. There we go. The other side. Damn it. Definitely not something I wanted, but actually, I don't think blind actually affects there it is. The, what do you call it? The machinist when they're using guns. I don't think. I could be wrong, because they never miss. I do know you actually fight a hunt down here, and it's not that difficult either. It's actually a 50-50. Depends on how unfortunate you are, or underleveled. It's only a rank 2 or 3 hunt. Nah, don't quote me on that. It might even be 4. It's not it's not exactly a oh, get wrecked. I actually. There we go. This one. Are you shitting me? Thunderbug. I went to all that effort to try and avoid it, and then nah, let's run into it. That's why float is good, because you can't actually hit traps. Damn. What do we got? Treasure. Okay, so we're out of that mess. Don't really need the map then. Awesome. Althea hitting levels so quick. That's awesome. Treasure. Bone Crusher. That's not like an amazing ability. Damn it. Ice Shield. I said I was going to buy a few in the last episode, and I didn't end up doing it. And the thing is, later in... I'm pretty sure it'll be the next episode. I will try and finish off the Valheim Passage Key quest and get Wormfire Shot, and then hopefully... Ooh, look at that. A Tyrannus. Jesus pie. We're going this way just to kill enemies. Wait, so hit 27. Bio mode, meh. That's right, you actually have to do a little bit of a backtracking sort of shenanigans here. Come on, I believe in you. What have we got? 26. That's alright. Eventually the others will catch up to Vaughn. I know it seems lazy, and then I'm not using the other party members, but should be right. What do we got? We do have Thunderbolts. Have you noticed one thing that I am doing, and it's probably advised, is if you're playing on ×4 and you don't really care about much, and by that I mean you're not phased on how you progress through the game, I do seriously suggest just killing everything in your path. There's no disadvantage to it, especially because obviously you're gaining items and you're doing it at 4 times the speed you originally would, so it's not like the game is slow for you. That's the only reason why I'm playing the entire game at ×4. Because, yeah, you can just get through the game so much quicker. I think usually it would take me close to 70 hours before I could even attempt to, say, get something like the Tauntsoul, just because of how long it would take to grind or what have you. But whereas in this I can actually do everything within 70 hours. You know what? Take you out. Yeah, Fear is going to kill everything. That's the only reason why I just did that. Awesome. And then Fury gets cast again. I probably should have equipped it, Flame Staff. Oh, look. It's just... Oh, look at that damage. It's so quick to, just kill everything. She's confused. That's just so annoying. You can see that I'm... Oh, look at that damage. I'm only doing it because look at that. Oh. So many things died so damn quickly. It's a shame you can't examine corpses in this game. Party. Let's take you out. Whoops. I think that was worth it, honestly. Brain is... this party just isn't equipped to deal with flying enemies as well as the other party is. Nor is it equipped with what do you call it? Swarms. Which isn't... It's not like it's a bad thing. That's the way I designed it. Is so one can deal with swarms very quickly, the other can deal with sustained fighting. So for example, this party is better to go up against a boss, whereas the other party is better if you get mobbed. And you don't get mobbed so badly. It's only in a few places where you truly just get wrecked by mobs. And I think... I shouldn't say that. I think the other parties... Because the black magic is just so damn strong in this game, which is for a good reason. Like, in the previous game, black magic was just not worth using. Like, I wouldn't even bother with anything other than white magic, because any other magic was just not good enough. Like, yeah, you could use some of the green stuff. Some of the green stuff was pretty good. So that's bravery and stuff.
These mines much resemble the ones at Lusu. Of course. Draklor must be searching for new sources of ore. Should the resistance forces move, the rich veins of magicite in Bujeba will be forever beyond their grasp.
Is it her? What is this mist? Bien.
This stench of fumes. This stench of power. What's wrong with her?
Stay away! Power-needy Hume!
So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm certain she is possessed. What have we got? Should be advised to encounter with beasts in the mine, no matter how trivial. Withdraw at once. Look at that. So we are going up against a boss. just because it's super vital that you're always paying attention to license stuff. I probably should. It's in my vested interest to raise his damage and get swiftness. What do we got? Knight. Battle Law. Probably should have got some more battle laws. I'm pretty sure that is worth it. I should have done that instead. Let's do that. I'm gonna regret not doing it later. Yeah, battle law. This is just gonna up their damage by a little. Like you may not notice it initially, but you definitely notice it as the game progresses. I don't think she has any more, but I can enjoy, even though I should probably do that at the same time. Swiftness. Oh, that is exactly what she needs. Swiftness. Yeah, for sure. Swiftness, want telekinesis even though I can't equip it. Battle Law. What will swiftness do? Because she has the slowest attack speed of any character currently. I don't know if there's any more battle laws down here. Yeah, there is. What I should have done was actually done. Is it? No, not that one. Maybe that one? I'm not 100% certain. Nah, that one. Definitely I should have done that one. Make it easier for this party. Give it a little bit of access to white magic. Give me that. Oh, I don't even have enough points for it. Damn. Oh, well. Awesome. Should we have an easy time with this? Yeah, we definitely should. What I'll try and do is I'm pretty tempted to actually switch straight to Black Mage. Actually, and Ash, honestly, to see if I can inflict slow and blind. This is Tiamat. One of the coolest parts about all the worms in this game is they have rings around their neck. Just for now. Rico bow. Nope. We'll do that, and we can steal from Tiamat. That's alright. Penelo, you are going to use black magic and see if you can blind the bastard. I think it's immune, but yeah, it's immune. Okay, so the enemy is slowed, which is the only real thing I wanted. If I couldn't blind. This, let's just go. Do I have anything else? I could try and poison it, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's see if I can see what it has. Let's just not stuff around. Leo gem. Yeah, that was actually worth it. Yeah, no doubt that was actually worth it. So this enemy is toast. There is no comeback for it. It is dead as it gets. So because it has slow, it's not attacking me anywhere near as fast. And that's it. That's the best part about it. Disable guy. Bastards. So that's one of the reasons why I equipped it. The recurve crossbow and Ash with longbows. It's just slow is particularly useful, even though it has stopped effect in this guy. You notice my damage has gone down, but it is dead. There is nothing else to talk about it. This was the thing is, if you keep up with the armor and keep up with the weapons, nothing is difficult in this game. So if you are struggling, it's probably because one, you're probably underleveled, and two, probably because you haven't equipped the best armor you can buy at the time. That's not necessarily the best armor in the game, just the best armor for the time. Look at that. Honestly, that was a pretty decent fight. Pretty easy too, honestly.
That thing inside her, what was it?
I'm probably gonna have to explain that a lot later in the game.
Is it you?
Because it would just spoil too much.
When the Hume soldiers came to the wood, the village took small heed of them. So long as the wood herself is safe from harm, the Wyrm give little care to goings-on beyond her. But in me, an uneasiness stirred. I had to discover why they had come.
So you came here hoping to find something out and got yourself caught. You're as foolhardy as your sister.
They took me then, and set close beside me a stone. They said its mist would be drawn into me, that the Wyrm well suited this end. I saw the light coming from the stone, and then...
We have seen this. On Leviathan, the mist released from the Dawn Shard drove me too into such a rage. She was taken not by the Dawn Shard.
Manufactured nethicite. Then that means... Penella, the stone I gave you, do you still carry it with you?
Sure, it's right here.
This is a thing more dangerous again than I had imagined. I should never have given it to you. Forgive me, I didn't know.
I'd always thought of it as sort of a good luck charm. And even if it is dangerous, on Leviathan it kept us safe.
There is a place for all things, even danger such as this.
I hope you're right about that.
Please teleport me out of this mine. There we go, look at that. I didn't edit it, I promise.
I heard the wood's whispers. Take it. Lente's tear is a permission. Pass through the wood and leave. To other places go. That cannot be all. I saw it when I left the village. Ivalice is changing. How can the Wyrm stand and do nothing at all? Ivalice is for the Humes. The wood alone is for us. But that is wrong. How can we just hide here in the trees when all the world outside is on the move? I too wish to live freely, to leave this wood.
Do not do this. You must remain away from the Humes. Stay with the wood. Live together with the wood. This is your way.
But Fran, my sister...
I am no longer of you. I have discarded wood and village. I won my freedom, yet my past has been cut away forever. No longer can my ears hear the green word. This solitude you want, Wyrm?
Sister.
No, Wyrm. Only one sister remains to you now. You must forget my existence.
I am sorry to make you do this.
She goes against the laws of the wood. I threw down these laws. It is better that I do this. Better I than one who must uphold these laws herself. I have a request. Listen to the wood's voice for me. I fear she hates.
What's with these camera angles, eh? Ah, butt shot. That's where we were going with this.
The wood longs for you, for the child gone from under her boughs.
A pleasant lie, that.
Be cautious. The wood is jealous of the Humes who have taken you.
I am as them now. Am I not? Goodbye, sister.
Still want to know how old Fran is. Jeez. Lantes Tia. That's alright. So, I'm sort of torn, mostly because I want to actually go and do that, another side quest. However, I know that if I do it now, I will be annoyed because I won't be able to make it to Brahmases. That's better. I was saving it for telekinesis, but I can't make it to telekinesis even so. Potion law. Yeah, we'll go potion law. Why not? That's... oh well. Well. So what I'm gonna do instead of going and doing what I want, I will go and I will take on the boss. Oh, I wonder. Would that be entertaining? That would be so entertaining. I'm gonna do something really, really random, and I only just thought of this. I don't know if the game will let me do it, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna run like a little bitch, and we're gonna see if we can avoid a boss. I don't know if it's possible. I mean, if it is, I'm gonna come back and do it anyway, just because I can. Ah, for the lover. Nope. We're gonna go this way. This is the Freywood. Not an area that you are meant to come to this early at all. It's way too strong. But what I can do is I can run through it like a butt and have my tail between my legs. And enemies here are strong. Oh, for the lover! As you can see, they are level 40. So see, now it's Stoner kicks in. I said that earlier in the episode. Let's take off speed and let's run through here. Actually, Deadly Nightshades are not going to kill Vaughn. They might kill someone else though. Yeah, see, 400 damage isn't the end of the world. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I think it's actually possible to skip that boss. Okay, let's try this again. Nope. Nope. Oh, look at this. I think I might have just made it. So, this is the area where a second embroidered tippet spawns. This save crystal, although I didn't want to go, we can't go any further. The mist buffets us back. Awesome. So if I'm correct, the chest... Oh, no way. No way. Take that off and let's equip the second embroidered tippet. No way. That is just... What are the odds? Is that great? Yeah, I was not expecting to get the second one so early. That is good. So those red dogs, not to be mistaken as hot dogs, are truly, truly useful. They actually have the Hellgate's flame. Okay, so I have gone the wrong way a second time. That's alright. Okay. I'm gonna put the map up just so I can see where I'm going. This place I do feel as if I'm gonna get lost. Actually, you know what? Let's take this guy on. Holy shit, he does some damage. Holy shit, 1500 damage from... Oh man, that is brutal. Prime Pelt. Probably shouldn't be getting those so early. I feel as if it's quite entertaining, the fact that the game gives me a map and yet makes the map fuzzy at the same time. This is not what I wanted to do. Maybe I have... Maybe I have gone the wrong way. I do know that it is possible to... Idiot. And that's idiot on my part too, by the way, not anyone else's. You can actually skip the boss, no way. This is, I think it's the Paramount, Paramina Rift. So I am, for a lack of better words, gobsmacked that I can actually skip that entire area. Yeah, get wrecked. I am beyond amused that I can skip that boss. I'm not going to actually. What I will do is I'll just go straight back and kill it. I care not for skipping bosses. It's not even that difficult, honestly. I can't believe I skipped it. Oh, that is so entertaining. Look at that. I'm very, very happy that I skipped that boss. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It's not my thing to sort of back away from a challenge. Phoenix down. We want to go up this way. What are you doing? Asa, you silly boy. Potion. Not worth my time. Damn it. So this is... Oh, you can't zoom out. So this is the beginning of the Paramina Rift. Did I? No way. Yeah, thought so. It's weaker. That's actually what I might do. I might swap over to the other party to take on the boss. So, essentially all the refugees are walking the mountain, trying to... I don't want to save. What am I doing? Party. Let's change up the party, I think. Let's remove. that one. We want... I know I don't want to remove the rose corsage, but the embroidered tippet is worth it. Can you equip... I think you can equip the old aim, right? Awesome. I'm under the impression everything is optimal. That is a lie. That is 100% a lie. I actually need the flame stuff for this battle. I think I do. Wow, I can't believe I skipped this boss. That is another level of insanity. Look at that. Awesome. Vanello's just going to be carrying us with arrow. That's alright. The reason why I don't recommend you take the boss from this side is because you don't get the healing point. That is the big problem here. If you don't get the healing spot, then for the lack of better words, if you go in with debuffs, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Look at Gargos. Maybe I should have gone and got Blizzaga before I came back. So this is where you find a boss. So we're going to slow it down, only because... yeah, I am happy with this, honestly. I am shocked that I'm able to take on this boss. I actually skipped this boss, if you want to. And I got the embroidered tippet, which I wasn't expecting to get this one. Oh man, what are the odds? So the thing that like when I first played this game that like really annoyed the actual shit out of me was I'm like a boss fight and then I walk into another boss fight, I'm like, what the fuck? So it's probably in my vested interest at this point in time not to have it on ×4. This boss can be tricky because all it does is inflict status ailments on you. Okay, so we want to actually have Penillo actually cast arrow on these guys first. These guys are going to be the ones that are so annoying. Awesome. Now we want to take on the other treant. I forgot there is treasure in here. She's not doing it. Oh, we'll speed this up. Okay. Oh, Ash is freaking confused. And she managed to block the thing that would make her... whatever. Whatever. You... Ah, fuck. So this is Spore. Or the equivalent to Spore. It is super annoying because whoever gets affected pretty much gets hit by a heap of status effects. Actually, I wonder. I'm just going to check the the party for a second. Wrong guy. Confuse, oil, and petrify. I know he has access to it from the Shikari job, or at least I think he does. Potion, no, Remedy Law 2. Okay, does... Nah, she won't have it. Ash has it. Okay, so... I'm gonna have to use smelling salts. I think it's, nah, it's the new, Kai. That'll get rid of her confusion. And then I will use a remedy, and that'll get rid of the rest. Oh man, look at that. That was... only because it's annoying, I'm going to use Dispel. And then hopefully, I'll just be able to attack. Let's change her out for the White Mage. That way, at least the White Mage can heal everybody, and then she can go back. I'm surprised it isn't being affected by slow. How much health does Barsh have? Barsh has, okay, a lot. Come back to me, Penelo. As long as she's not using Fireball on Ash, it's not a problem, because Ash will just get wrecked by it. Wait, was that... That's 1,000 damage? What the actual fuck? Oh, her strength is so high. That's goddamn why. You know what? Let's make it even higher. Just because I can. Yeah, look at that. Another 100 damage. Oh, was that a critical? I don't have no more heart potions. So that's why I stopped healing. And Larsa's silenced. Okay, so if I use an Echo Herbs on Larsa, magic. It only has none of that. Okay, yeah, hit Larsa. I don't care if you hit Larsa. Oh my god, I can't believe Ash is doing that much damage with the recurve bow. Recurve crossbow. What the actual fuck? I mean, yeah, I get it, her strength is like fairly high considering the location, but still. Oh man, that damage is brutal. Oh, I'm over the moon. Man, these two bosses have been just so... Like, don't get me wrong, I said crossbows were shit in a previous episode, and I'm still standing by that statement, just on terms of raw damage, but at the same time, it's a case of, because it was the strongest weapon I had equipped, obviously it's going to do more damage. So, what do I mean? Like, I think crossbows don't have a weapon that really breaches 100 damage, whereas in, say, great swords have more than one, and I think even swords have one. And so it's a case of, if you're going to equip a weapon that doesn't have more than 100 damage, in late game, yeah, you're going to have, you're not going to do anywhere near as much damage. Several years now, blah blah blah. Look at that, how nice. Just because I just want to see it, and I'll keep talking about why I didn't like crossbows. Their damage output isn't as high compared to other things, and that's the main reason why I don't like it. I feel bows are, at the end of the day, stronger in terms of damage, but crossbows have more status effects than other... what am I doing? I'm being an idiot, that's what I'm doing. Have more status ailments than other... what do you call it? Other ammunition, right? So there's one with Disable, there's one with Petrify, whereas guns, they only really have Blind and Silence. Bow and arrows are more elemental as well. I think the bombs are more status as well, and the bombs don't do... I don't like the bombs. Bombs have very varied damage. As I said, I'm still not a fan of the crossbow. In this particular instance, the damage was pretty damn high. I'm not going to deny that. I think that was more due to Ash's ridiculously high strength stat. So, relative to everyone else, she actually has fairly high strength. Which is probably why her crossbow is actually doing quite well. Whereas, so, 58 damage, yeah, she's got the strongest weapon in the party. So that's probably why she's doing so well. Yeah. That's probably why the damage was so high. I don't think I'm going to replace her with a bow. I will change back over for one boss, but I'll do it with a fire ammunition. That way it'll do 50% more damage and compensate for the lack of the base power. Oh, I'm done. I was up. I'm fucking beyond the moon at how those few battles turned out, and I got the embroidered tippet. And I managed to be able to actually skip this boss. I never thought you could do it, but it turns out you can. I'm done, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Goodbye.